Hi, second news story of the day. So, stock market currently up 250 points, and you may well ask, what was the good news that caused the market to rally that greatly? Well, the news is that the news was bad. The news was so bad that now they think the Fed, they being the market, now they think the Fed is not going to be raising rates in September. You may wonder if they're ever going to raise rates. They have been promising to raise rates for 2+ years now. Why ever raise rates? They have so much money that if rates ever rose to what they call normalized levels, it seems hard to believe anybody could pay the debt service. So on to the news. What was the bad news? Well, the bad news came out of China. And if you take a look at the screen to my left, the left of my picture, to the right in my world, you can see Chinese exports dropping year over year, and even worse, the Chinese Producer Price Index, which is the price that manufacturers pay as opposed to consumers, is now down to its lowest level, the largest decline since 2009. And you can see that it's been a very, very lengthy decline. It goes back to 2012, with China seeing decreases in the Producer Price Index. So the market is now convinced that there's even more easy money coming. And let's get to the real outrage of this. Easy money, what does that mean? Well, that means that the Fed is making money. Now, counterfeiting is illegal if you or I do it, and you can accept that morally that is a bad idea. If I make $1 million, then as in manufacture $1 million, then I could obviously pay more for something than you could, and prices would rise. Why is it different when the government is making money? Prices are rising for everybody. Why is that a good thing? Can anybody answer that question? Why inflation is a good thing? The Fed is targeting 2% inflation. Well, that means that after 36 years, roughly, prices will have doubled. Why is that a good thing? If I start working at the age of 20 and 36 years pass, I'm 56 years old, the money that I've saved is worth half of what it would have been worth at the beginning of the 36-year period. And that's assuming that inflation is only 2%. I question that. Things I buy up more than 2% year over year: steak, hamburger meat even, college tuition, medical care, insurance, housing prices. Well, I guess if you don't live in a house or consume any energy, then prices are fine. But in the real world, there's inflation, and inflation is basically a surreptitious stealth tax. If the government is allowed to create money to help the economy grow, then why is it a bad thing if we were to create money? I'm not advocating counterfeiting. I would never advocate anything illegal, but I accept that counterfeiting is wrong. It reduces the value of all the dollars that everybody else currently holds. Why is it right for the Federal Reserve, which is not even part of the federal government, why is it legal for the Federal Reserve to do this? Can anybody explain to me why the Fed increasing the money supply in order to increase prices is of benefit to you or I? Till next time.